Welcome back to Saturday Morning Live. You know, many words have been written about our next guest and his former band, but 5 words always seem to be used to describe him. They are one of Australia's finest songwriters. Is that fine?
One of Australia's finest.
After leaving Cold Chisel back in 1983, we'll take it up in the meeting.
He's back. 5 little words you can't say on television. Yes. Probably the last show of the year. We'll try and do something.
Anyway, he's back with a new band and a new album. Please welcome Don Walker to the studio.
Small round of applause.
Don, welcome to the show. And
speaking of early hours, this is an early hour for you?
Very, yes, very.
What time?
It's nice for a change, though.
A lot of makeup required.
What time do you usually get up on a Saturday morning?
Oh, about 4.
In the morning?
No, in the afternoon, I think he was talking about.
Dan, first question.
Don, let's talk about the hiatus period between Cold Chisel and Catfish. What happened? The Twilight Zone years.
Hiatus.
Well, I like to say hiatus.
Right.
It's like sabbatical.
Yeah, sabbatical. Was it a sabbatical?
Very much a 5-year sabbatical, except I didn't go to church. But I just did a lot of travelling and got back into the woodwork and enjoyed being a private person.
Was it, I suppose after all that time with Cold Chisel, you would have really wanted some time to sort of blow off a bit of steam, so to speak. Was it a pressurised end to Cold Chisel or what?
Fairly pressurised, yeah. I think if you talk to anybody who went through it, there's a fair bit of pressure for about 6 months there.
So you needed that period of time before you thought about getting back into it, so to speak?
Well, I just enjoyed the idea of having a holiday and woke up and 3 or 4 years later. And
that's right, I went to bed one night and I woke up and it was 3 years later. That's a Woody Allen film, I think.
Rip Van Walker, I think that could... But whereabouts do you travel to? What places?
Well, a complete list would take a fair while. I never got to Africa or South America.
Damn.
But
so you started, say, with the corner store, and then each day you went a little bit further.
Walked a little bit further.
So if you are
running into these Wilbury guys.
Do you enjoy? Oh, the Wilburys, yeah.
That's great, actually.
The travelling Wilburys. Yeah.
That's what's it?
That's a band
Bob
with
Dylan.
That's right. Roy Orbison,
Jeff Lynne, George Harrison. I wonder if they'll get a contract. I don't know. Maybe you'd like to join that band at some stage.
Oh, just playing in the backing band at Sydney.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, certainly.
Did you actually write any songs during this 5-year period?
Just what I was going to.
Yes, I actually wrote enough songs to do an album. Eventually.
Funnily enough, I just happen to have the album here, and as we cut away, there it is. That's the album. That's in your stores now. And are you happy with the sound on the album and the way it's come out?
Very happy, for which I have a lot of people to thank. But I won't go into a complete list.
Another list.
Leave that for the awards night when you're up there picking up the award.
There'll be full transcripts of this interview too, by the way, later on, available in the foyer. But what was it like, sort of setting up again when you've sort of had such a break away from the business and suddenly to come back? And was it all fresh and new, or was it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun because it was all very relaxed, and I was working with. I could call on a number of very old friends to help me out.
What sort of people do appear on the album? Because it's quite
the main people are David Blight, who plays harmonica, and Peter Walker, who helped me produce and engineer it, and played most of the guitar. But there's a lot of other people as well. Ian Moss made a few cameo appearances. There are quite a few New York musicians on it.
James Brown's
rhythm section.
Rhythm section.
Yeah.
How was that?
James Brown was
working with them.
Oh, that was great. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Did you do a lot of like?
Yeah. Well, I'm real.
No.
I'm Don.
I thought I'd keep that to a minimum.
Yeah.
But,
did Barnesy call it all and say, if you need any, I'm available. I'm just sitting here at the farm with Lawsy.
Launching a new wine.
Oh, I know that wine.
I want to go to Miami.
I want to go to the Gold Coast. Well, all I can say is the album is great. And
are you going to be touring?
Yeah. I'm in the process of pulling together a live band at the moment.
And all the gigs will be after 4 o'clock.
Yes.
No matinees available at this stage.
No lunchtime shows.
Well, let's have a look at Early Hours right now from Catfish, featuring James Brown's rhythm section.
Yep.
And Don, thanks very much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don Walker, thank you very much. And here we go, the Early Hours. And don't forget the album's out there. Unlimited address.
A letter comes through here from Lil. She's fine, the club's fixed up. She plays the latest dance floor hits from 9 till around midnight. After that, She says she needs something a little thicker.
Echoes off the wall catch my heels where they fall. I've been through this way before. Long ago, I came down this way before. I've been days on a question. I've been fighting out a one-man war. I've been knocking on your door.
Oh, yeah, it's a great album. That's Don Walker, Catfish.
What are you looking at?
Jimmy, I'll stick the heat in you.